Hey YouTube, this is Zoli from Sell with Zoli, and you're watching the newest weekly update from Palos Verdes, the hottest and newest houses for sale on the peninsula, as usual, by Sell with Zoli. This is your weekly update, and this time we're going to be checking out 5 brand new houses on the market. The first time we're here in Rancho, Palos Verdes, and we're actually staying here very close to where our office is. I'm with Keller Williams Palos Verdes, by the way, in the Blackhorse neighborhood. So we're heading to 4805 Falcon Road Place, Rancho, Palos Verdes. This is a 4-bed, 2-bath house, brand new on the market for 1 day. And let's go inside and check out what this house has to offer for you. I'll tell you more about the details inside. Until then, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate the tremendous support you guys are showing me. So let's go. Please hit the like so more people would see these beautiful houses in PV for sale. Let's go inside now. Check out 4805 Falcon Rock Place in the Blackhorse neighborhood, as I mentioned, of RPV. And look at this curb appeal. It's tucked away. And this place just draws you in, as it did with me, with its charm and those hints of city and mountain views. Tucked away in Rancho, Palos Verdes, Blackhorse is a cool spot with big fancy houses and awesome views of the city and mountains that'll probably blow your mind if you check them out. And you can also watch the fireworks from your deck if you live in Blackhorse. Did you know that? So let's step inside the living room. Wow, these big windows open up to some killer panoramic views here, and it's so light and spacious in here. It's perfect for relaxing or throwing a party with friends. You can just really feel the vibe in here right from the get-go. So as you've seen, the kitchen dining area bright and open with those same amazing views carrying through. It's been remodeled, as you can see, new floors, plumbing, bathrooms, doors, shutters, and fresh paint, giving it a modern yet cozy feel that's ready for some home cooking as well. And the bedrooms you see, 4 of them are all nicely done with that recent upgrade touch. So the space just feels right, especially with the master likely offering a private retreat. It's all about comfort and the PV lifestyle here. So stepping outside, you can see the backyard is kind of a dream. You've got the fire pit with cozy nights up and a lot of privacy here. The patios, basically perfect for entertaining, I would say, are just soaking in your views. It's a quiet living, close to schools and shopping. So this spot could be a winner for the right family, in my view. Welcome back. So this was a nice one, actually, in Rancho, Palos Verdes, in the Blackhorse neighborhood. Now we're actually heading to Silver Spur, which is another neighborhood also in Rancho, Palos Verdes. We're going to be heading a little bit further up the hill and then going down on the side of the hill. So we're kind of circling around the Palos Verdes Peninsula High School here in this neighborhood. As usual, you can be used to the fact that I'm sitting in my self-driving car and I'm guiding you through Palos Verdes. Now I'm trying to give you a little more of a bigger perspective with a new camera angle and a new setup. I hope you like it. Please feel free to give feedback whether you like the new setup or not. The next home we're heading to is actually 26326 Birchfield Avenue. And I'm happy to share with you that this listing is by a co-agent from my office. And this one is for $1.6 million. So $1.6 million on the peninsula is actually a pretty good price. especially taking into consideration where this house is on the peninsula. Based on the description, I can foresee this one being a little bit of on the fixer side. So let's see on the inside, this is a 3-bed, 1.5 bath. It has a 2-car garage. It's a single level home, so it could be a good fit for somebody who is not very comfortable on the stairs. And again, there's a couple of properties on the peninsula which are 1 level, but it still is more of an exception because the peninsula is mostly on a hillside. So 1 level homes are more of an exception. And you see here, this is the Palos Verdes Peninsula High School. We're over the drop-off time. It's late in the morning, actually. It's 11:30-ish. But you see all the cars parked here. These are the students who come to the high school and can't park their cars in the school parking lot. So this is something that if you live in this neighborhood, you have to be okay with. Also, there's a lot of traffic here in the morning, and as you can imagine, around 3 to 4 p.m. when the school is out. So just be okay with this if you move close to the Peninsula High School. It's June gloom, although it's still May technically, but you will see that it's a little bit hazy over the peninsula. This is normal. In the morning, we usually have kind of a foggy cloud covering parts of the peninsula, and then it usually breaks up by the afternoon. So in the afternoon, we usually get sunshine in the summer up till like November, December very easily. It's super good weather here. Now about the climate of the peninsula, which I don't think I ever talked to you about, it's good to know that it's usually at least 10 degrees colder than in the wider Los Angeles area, especially than in the valley areas of Los Angeles. It can sometimes even be 20 degrees colder here on the peninsula, but on the inside, on the city side of the peninsula, it can still get warm. So again, that will raise some questions about whether these houses have AC or central air or not. Traditionally, there has not been AC, and this is the Silver Spur Elementary School right here that we're passing by. So you'll see that this house is super close walking distance to Silver Spur. If that's something that you would want to take into consideration and you're looking to buy a house in Palos Verdes, yeah, this is definitely going to be one of the positive things for you to take into consideration. You can reach me, by the way, at sellwithzoli.com if you want to buy any of these houses, or if you already live in PV and you would want to know how much your house is worth. I'm a PV specialist. I live and work here on the peninsula, so I'd very much welcome your messages at 661-234-6442, or just reach out to me at sellwithzoli.com. So let's go inside this house and check this one out. All right, so here we are at 26326 Birchfield Avenue, still in RPV. And this is a charming single level home nestled in a quiet spot near Silver Spur Elementary, as I mentioned. It's got that classic curb appeal, I would say, with so much potential waiting for you. As you can see, the attached garage is right there. So as we step inside the living room, oh, I love that natural light pouring right here. Original hardwood floor gives it such a warm vibe. And it looks very spacious too, perfect for kicking back and get a little closer with friends. So as you can see, the outside area is a terraced backyard. And yeah, check out those serene canyon views here. Even get a peekaboo of city lights at night. So going back inside, you can see that the kitchen area nice and functional with a layout that just works. You can see it's ready for your personal touches, maybe a modern update to make it your own. The whole space looks bright and open, tying right into those living areas. And yeah, looking at the bedrooms, there's 3 of them, plus 2 baths, all on 1 level. They've got some same light-filled feel with plenty of room to make them yours. I think this is a solid canvas, especially for a family looking to settle in closeness to great schools right here in RPV. This seems to be a great value for money to me. So if you want to learn more, then just get in touch with me. Welcome back. So you've seen what 1.6 million can get you in Palos Verdes right now on the peninsula. It's actually a pretty good value. This one, if you ask me right now, I think my expectation is that they're going to get multiple offers on this property, even though, flooring has not been done. The ceiling has to be taken out, the popcorn ceiling. There's a couple of things that they could have done to make the value a little higher. But if you ask me, for 1.6 million on the peninsula, let me just quickly check how many square foot. It was 1472, but it's a 3-bedroom house. So it could be a good fit for a lot of downsizers, and it offers a lot of air in the backyard area. So since there's that valley there, I think, yeah, it could be a good fit for many families. Now, we are heading to Palos Verdes Estates. So this is the more prestigious part of the peninsula, 90274 zip code, just for you. If you're searching, it's good to know zip codes. Primarily, there's not a big difference between the cities and the peninsula. Palos Verdes Estates was the first community, also the first city on the peninsula. Rancho was founded way later as a city. It was unincorporated area of LA County for a very long time. But now we're heading to 364 Via Almar. So this is in the lower Malaga Cove area of Palos Verdes Estates. This is going to be a $4.5 million home. So we're heading from a low category to a much higher luxury category home. 5 bedrooms. It says here on the listing 1 full and 3/4 of a bathroom. We'll see how this is from the inside. I'll try to take videos from all the significant new listings here in the peninsula every week for you. That's my purpose, to show you, so you don't need to drive around the peninsula. If you're looking for the hot properties, the new properties for sale here in Palos Verdes, just come to my channel, subscribe. So we are passing by another elementary school, the Mona Malaga School here, as we are getting closer and entering into Palos Verdes Estates here now. So going back to the house, this is a huge house. It's a 3,500 square foot house, and we will see beautiful views from this home. So I hope that I'm going to be able to show it to you on the inside. Come with me, stay with me, hit the like if you're still here. Thank you very much, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so we are now at 364 Via Almar in Lower Malaga Cove in Palos Verdes Estates. And this house, as you can see, is a beautiful one with a huge 3-car garage downstairs and an elevator right there. Spanish style, beautiful. I think it captures the coastal California vibe perfectly. Refreshed back in 2008. It's got that curb appeal, as you can see. That's sitting on a huge 10,500, almost 10,500 square foot lot with views of the Pacific Ocean and Queen's Necklace peeking through. So inside you see the living area. Oh wow, look at that natural light and look at those views. This is probably the best of Palos Verdes Estates here, and the floor plans really flows nicely. French doors opening to balconies that make you feel like you're part of that ocean breeze there. You see that the style is more of a traditional here, but there's enough space in each and every room. I would say the interior matches the Spanish style exterior of the house. So walking around, you see this is the kitchen area. It's kind of a chef's dream, I would say. You've got a big center island, top of the line appliances. But
let's not waste time in the kitchen and check out that backyard, because that backyard got a pool, a spacious patio, perfect for relaxing and big gathering. And now going back and heading downstairs, checking the bedrooms. There's actually five of them with four baths across the 3,500, a little over 3,500 square feet of this house. So the primary suite is basically a pure luxury with an oversized walk-in closet and a spa-like bathroom featuring dual vanities, soaking tub, and this is your washing area. It's got everything that you can really want to have in your house. You see me walking around showing you the other bedrooms. All are very nicely staged, I would say, in this house, but I will give you a little hint, so stay with me, because there's one thing that was a little off with this house. And yep, I'm always transparent, so you'll get the truth and you will see what's a little bit off with this house. Stay with me as I get back and tour all the bedrooms. It's insanity how big this house is and how long it takes to go around. We're back in the backyard checking it out.
Welcome back. This was an interesting one, actually, remodeled, but I'm always going to be honest and transparent with you here on this channel. This is how I run my business as well. There was a strange smell in this house. It was cleaned up and remodeled and staged nicely, actually, but what I really didn't like about this house was this strange smell, which I'll be fully transparent with you here, and this is, how I am as a person. The agent told me that there was a dead rat in one of the bathrooms, so they were trying to clean it up. I don't know if that's true or not. I would strongly encourage the buyer or the prospective buyer of this house to do a thorough inspection on the plumbing and the sewage situation. The bathrooms had a strong smell, so I didn't like it. It was $4.5 million for 3,700 square foot in Lower Malaga Cove. Not a bad price, actually. A 3-car huge garage, a lot of storage space, an elevator, a lot of luxury in there, but something was off, so inspections needed. I'm not saying that it's impossible to repair that, but there's probably going to be some work on this house. So this was Palos Verdes Estates. Now we're heading to Rancho Palos Verdes, and interestingly, you will see that this house is even more expensive. This one that I'm going to be showing you, 20 Via del Cielo, is going to be $6.6 million as the listing price, but it's more than 7,000 square foot. So it offers a lot of space. 4 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. I'm very, very curious to see. This is in Oceanfront Estates. It's a Mediterranean villa. So the previous one in PV Estates was a Spanish style villa. And this is much newer with regards to the build date. We'll see how this one goes. These are usually these huge estates in this community. I believe they were built to be at least 5,000 square foot, all homes in this neighborhood. So let's go inside. Let's check it out. We're already here, pulling up on Via del Cielo. You see, it's a beautiful street. It's a cul-de-sac with ocean views already from the top of the street. And then you see these houses. They're a little bit of a cookie cutter, if you ask me, but still beautiful houses right next to each other with beautiful front yards, backyards. Let's go inside.
So welcome to 20 Via del Cielo in Rancho PV. Well, look at this curb appeal. I mean, this Mediterranean villa is in the Oceanfront Estates. It's kind of stunning if you ask me from the outside. It's sitting on a massive 25,000 square foot lot. Well, you can already see this villa being, having that timeless elegance, I would say, with those massive ocean views, and that staircase as you enter the house is just stunning. It's a real standout, I would say, in this prestigious neighborhood, probably the most prestigious one in RPV, I would say. So let's walk around. Well, I was just saying about that foyer, that marble floors, soaring ceilings all around, and yeah, I mean this place has a lot to offer for sure. It's almost, I have to say, one of a kind, but it's not really one of a kind because Oceanfront Estates gives you these kind of villas that offer you plenty of space. As you can see, everything is like made to a high quality here. I'm showing you some of the bedrooms, and they're spacious. There's an executive office as well that can totally fit your needs. So we're gonna be actually heading upstairs soon here, and you'll see that your main levels will be upstairs. This is the laundry room. I mean, it's bigger than many, many bedrooms in many other houses. You see that there's the water heater space. I mean, it looks like almost could be a kitchen, but it's a laundry room. So heading upstairs in the back staircase, um, you'll see that we're arriving in the main living area. So you have the kitchen area here with some living space, and there's living space basically everywhere in this house. I would say there's plenty of sitting areas, and this is your backyard. As I've said, the lot is huge, so on this 25,000 square foot lot there's ample space for green grass, sitting areas, like patio areas, and you have a side yard, as you will see on the other side as well. It looks and feels definitely very spacious, and you'll see that we're actually going to discover what's under here. It's a little bit terraced, the back and the side yards, and I'm going to show you what's on the side there as we go inside and first discover the inside of this house. As you can see, there's kind of an office space that I mentioned before up here, and here now we're discovering, and there's an outside, there's a door that leads to the outside. There's a half bathroom here, and this is also a door that leads into the house from the side, and you also get the ocean view from here. So now let's go back inside with your marble floors, and this is the main staircase leading up to the living area right here, which is a sitting area open from the kitchen part. And obviously you have the ocean views from all around this house. So, well, not all around, but on the front side of this house, you see the ocean from everywhere, all the living areas. And now we're heading to the other wing, which is your master. So you'll see that from your master, you get access to the balcony up front, outside as well, with your beautiful views. It was a little bit cloudy this day when I filmed here, but you see that this balcony actually wraps around, so you can cross over and enter back where the living area is, and it kind of wraps around your house. So you can soak in the sun from, on whichever day part you want to be outside. You're going to catch the sun in this beautiful, beautiful villa here. So we're discovering the master bathroom now. You'll see that there's a tub and ample space for beautification of multiple family members here. Again, a little balcony stepping outside from the bathroom, and of course multiple sinks with a bathtub in the middle, and you have your restroom and multiple of them as well. So let's go back inside, walk down the main staircase, this time after we take a final look at this house.
Welcome back. This was the most expensive house that I've ever shown on my channel at its $6.6 million asking price. It's going to be a really difficult one, I think, to sell right now in Rancho PV. Although, you know, this neighborhood is beautiful. Every house will eventually find its buyer, I believe. But still, the market right now, it's much more of a buyer's market. So to come into the market with a 6.6 million asking price, it's brave, definitely, of the sellers. But at 7,000 square foot, I believe, you know, still the per square foot price is not as high as some other houses that we see, especially on the PV estate side of the peninsula. So now we're heading to a totally different price point where we're going back under 2 million, which, you know, in peninsula seems to be on the lower side these days. It's 1.95 million. The next house that I'm going to be showing to you is 2,174 square foot, 4-bed, 1.5 bath, 6741 Monero Drive. So this is in the Los Verdes neighborhood. We've been there actually last week. It's a little bit on the steeper side of the peninsula, so many of those houses offer nice views. They're on the ocean side of the peninsula, so you will get ocean views. And by the way, right now we are passing by a Golden Cove and the Golden Cove Center right here. As this is to our right, this is the main entrance of Oceanfront Estates, where the neighborhood where the property we just visited were and or is. And Golden Cove is one of the main shopping areas or commercial zones, if you want to put it that way, on the peninsula. We have our Trader Joe's here. There's a Montessori school here for those who have kids and who would like to check that one out. There's a Starbucks, there's Subway. There's also a gas station, but who drives gas cars these days? I'm just joking here. And well, there's a brewery or a tap house actually also. There's a little Mexican place called Tomatillo, which is really nice. And there is also a gelato place that opened not so long ago that I would encourage you to check out. There's also a Chase Bank. Yeah, many local services, not only shops, are in this little local mall area called the Golden Cove Center. So if you're new to the peninsula, actually it's a great place. There's some trails that start from here as well. The lighthouse is close by, and also we're just passing by the Rancho Palos Verdes City Hall, which I would encourage you, if you work with a local agent, you don't necessarily need to do this yourself, but you know, if you're just interested in the cities and in the peninsula in general, I would encourage you to drop by to any of the city halls and just talk to the people who work there. They're usually really nice and kind and helpful. If you have any questions, especially in RPV, you might have questions about the landslides, you know, what are the newest updates, you can just drop by in the city or reach out to a local agent like I am at sellwithzoli.com and call me at 661-234-6442. So 6741 Monero Drive, this has been on the market for 1 day, so brand new on the market. And you can be sure that when you come and click onto any video that I show, and it's about my weekly updates, my weekly fresh listings in Palos Verdes, you will not see anything that's old and stale. You will only see the best new listings on the peninsula, which I pick and choose for you, which are houses that I would like to check out for my buyers and show you as well, and hope that you like them. And if you would like to schedule some showings, then you would get in touch with me. And if you just enjoy the videos, then just hit like and subscribe, and let's go inside this 4-bedroom house in the Los Verdes neighborhood of Rancho Palos Verdes. Come with me.
So check out 6741 Monero Drive in the Los Verdes neighborhood of Rancho Palos Verdes. I like this curb appeal actually, and you see that there is an ocean view right outside of this house already, It's a single level that just really pulls you in with this coastal vibe. You see the front yard has some really nice flowers there. It sits really in a good spot, I would say, looking around. And you can already feel how special this place is going to be. So let's just head inside and see what it's all about. So the living room offers a lot of light, welcomes you into this warm house. You can see there's a separate laundry room here, a bathroom, and here are some of the bedrooms, which, this place can take a little bit of love and TLC, as we like to call it. But it's in a good shape overall, I would say, and the opportunities here with these views look to be very good. So you can see, some of it is in its original state, but it's a nicely and well built house. So you see that, the kitchen nicely connects to the living areas, which I think is awesome for everyday life, for family life, for get-togethers. I really like the hardwood floors that run through the entryway, the dining room, the kitchen. And you see that there's an office space here, which is really offers a lot of charm with its original wood covered walls. And you see the lighting is really good here. So again, you see the view from this office space. So I mean, there's a lot of opportunities here for sure. If you want to modernize, you can, but you don't necessarily have to. So outside, you see there's actually a heated spa, which really begs for that evening soak or that relaxing weekend moments. And you see the 2021 upgrades here. There's a new HVAC system, central air, a new furnace, a computerized thermostat, new ductworks, upgraded electrical panels, nice size backyard.
Welcome back. This concludes our episode for today. So you've seen the 5 hottest new listings on the Palos Verdes Peninsula. This is Palos Verdes Living with Zoli. My name is Zoli from Sell with Zoli. I'm a local agent here in Palos Verdes, and I'd be happy to assist you if you have any real estate related questions, you're planning to move here, or you're planning to sell your house in Palos Verdes, any of the 4 cities. I can help you, give you a quick evaluation, just a snapshot of the market. I'm also a seniors real estate specialist, so I do work with seniors on establishing what their next best move is, to stay put, to stay where they are, to age in place, or to move to a senior community. I'd be very happy to assist you if you're in that situation. I'm also a Palos Verdes specialist, so I do know a lot about the peninsula that many other agents will not know who claim to be Palos Verdes experts. So feel free to reach out to me. My phone is 661-234-6442. My website is sellwithzoli.com. I'm with Keller Williams, Palos Verdes. You can also find me in our office. Most of the days I do work out of the office, or I'm driving around and trying to show you the hottest and newest listings in Palos Verdes. Please like the video if you liked it. Do subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification button, which looks like a little bell. If you hit that, you will always get the freshest updates from my channel, so you'll know what's happening on the peninsula in the real estate market here. So thank you for being with me. I'll catch you in the next one.